In this video, I'll show you how to send coupon codes to your customers on WhatsApp automatically. So here, I'm running an e-commerce store, and as soon as my customer has placed an order, I was able to create the coupon code in real time, and I was even able to send an automatic WhatsApp message. Now you must be thinking that how did I manage to do that? Well, for that, I have connected my WhatsApp application with one of my e-commerce store with the help of Pabbly Connect, which is an amazing integration and automation software via which you can connect to multiple applications and automate your task. Well, you can also reach here by typing pabbly.com/connect. I will also attach this link into my description box. Now, if you are a new user of Pabbly Connect, you will have to sign up for free, where you will also get free task in your account, that too every month, in order to test these kinds of amazing automation. I'm already an existing user of Pabbly Connect, so that is why I'm clicking on sign in, and then I have clicked on access now, and here I have reached to the dashboard of Pabbly Connect. Now you will have to click on this blue button, create workflow, and just provide a random name to your workflow, to your automation. I'm pasting the name as create coupon code automatically and send on WhatsApp. Now I'll be clicking on this button create, and you will find two boxes in front of you. These are actually trigger and action. Trigger means when this happens, action means do this. So whenever this happens, do this. Understand with an example also. Whenever a sale happen in a payment gateway application, send an email via Gmail application. And here, according to our use case, whenever the order has been placed, generate a coupon code automatically and send the same coupon code on WhatsApp automatically. And here I am going to place an order in one of my e-commerce website which I have created using the WooCommerce application. But just in case you have created your e-commerce website via Shopify or via some other e-commerce website, then also this automation is possible. In place of WooCommerce, you will have to search for the Shopify in that case. All right, let me show you. This is how you can search for the Shopify. Okay, for now I am going to search for the WooCommerce only, and here in the trigger event, I want that whenever a new order is placed, in that case the automation should trigger or the coupon should be created. So that is why I have selected this particular trigger event. Now you will actually get a webhook URL with few instructions. So what you'll have to do, you'll have to follow these instructions one by one in order to connect your WooCommerce stores with Pabbly Connect, so that firstly we can capture the order creation details. Okay, so how I am going to do that? Firstly, you will have to copy this webhook URL, and again you will have to follow my instructions or follow these instructions. Okay, so here this is my e-commerce store and this is the backend of WooCommerce, and here as per the instructions I am going to open the settings, then advanced tab, then webhooks. Okay, so here you will have to go to the settings section, and under this settings section we will directly go to the advanced section where we will find the option of webhooks. Here you will find the option of webhook. Click on that webhook option, and here we are going to add a new webhook. Okay, so here is the button of add a new webhook. I'll be clicking on that button, and remember we have just received a webhook URL via Pabbly Connect for the connection. So I'm going to copy the same and I'm going to paste the same URL here. Okay, so I have clicked on this button add new webhook, and here it is asking for the name. So I'm going to provide a random name here. So let's say I provide the name as WooCommerce WhatsApp automation. Okay, you can provide any name here. Okay, WooCommerce WhatsApp automation. It is asking for the status, so you will have to make it active, and for the topic you will have to search for the same trigger event which you have selected inside Pabbly Connect. So here I have selected new order created. Okay, so here also I am going to search for the order created only. So let us search for the same with the name order created. All right, the delivery URL is actually your webhook URL only, which you have received via Pabbly Connect, and after that you'll have to click on the save webhook option, and this is how your WooCommerce application will be connected with Pabbly Connect. All right, so here if you will come back, you will see a response here after seeing this response, you'll have to click on this recapture webhook response button once again and read the instructions. Now log into the application where you have added the webhook URL and do a test submission record so that the data can be recorded here in the webhook response. So here it is asking to do a test or a submission, okay, and here the test submission means making of a new order. Basically you just need to make a dummy order in your WooCommerce store, in your e-commerce website. So here let's assume that this is my e-commerce store and I'm going to order this particular t-shirt right in front of you, and you will see how the order details will be captured via Pabbly Connect automatically. Okay, so I'll be clicking on this proceed to checkout. The amount of this t-shirt is actually 4,000 rupees, and here I'm going to provide some dummy details. So let's assume that the name of the customer is actually dummy customer only, and here is the address, here is the state, here is the town as city, the state is Madhya Pradesh, here we have the pin code, and here I'm going to proceed with the dummy number only, and in place of email address again I'm going to provide a dummy email address, that is admin@pabblytudes.com. okay, so I have provided all the details. Now I will be placing an order in front of you, and you will see how the order placement details will be captured via Pabbly Connect immediately. Why immediately? Because this trigger works instantly. Okay, here I'll have to wait for the response. All right, here I'll have to wait for the order placement. Well, the checkout has been proceed. Okay, your order has been received. Okay, coming back here and wait for the response, and here you can see the response has arrived already. Okay, let me show you the details one by one so you can check these are actually the same order details. All right, here you can see white round neck t-shirt and times. Okay, let me show you, it is the same t-shirt which we have placed. Where is the product name? I'll have to check. All right, and here you can see white round neck t-shirt. Okay, coming back here we have the same name also. Let us check for other details. Here we have the state as MP, here's the first name and the last name, the country, the company, and this is how we have captured all the order details. And the presence of this data clearly shows that the first step of our automation is working fine, which was connecting Pabbly Connect and your e-commerce store and capturing the data here. Now after the order creation, what I want is the coupon should be generated automatically for the same customer. So I want to generate the coupon into my WooCommerce website only. So that is why as an action application, I'm selecting the same application, and here I want to create a coupon. So that is why I will select that particular action event. Now I'll be connecting my WooCommerce store once again with Pabbly Connect. So either you can go with the existing connections if you have already made the connections with Pabbly Connect, but here if you are making the connection for the first time, you will have to click on add a new connection, and for the connection it will ask you the consumer and the consumer secret key and the consumer key. All right, and instructions for the same are already given, so you'll have to go to the WooCommerce, then settings, then advanced, then REST API. Okay, so I'll take you directly to my WooCommerce website, and here again I will go to the settings tab. Well, I think I'm already into the settings tab, into the advanced section only. So here I'm going to search for the REST API. Okay, and here I'm going to create a new API from this button, just like I have created the webhook earlier. Okay, so here I'm creating a REST API for which it is asking for the description. Again, just provide a random description, something like connection in Pabbly, and or you can say Pabbly Connect and WooCommerce. Okay, and in the user, well, you'll have to define that you are creating this automation for which particular user. You'll have to search for that, and in the permission I will go with this read and write. Now click on this generate API key, and this is how you will get the consumer key and the secret key, which I am going to directly copy and paste, and this is how we can connect. We can again build the connection in between WooCommerce and Pabbly Connect. Asking for the website URL. Okay, enter the website URL without ending slash. So here is my website, and here I am going to copy this website URL without including this ending slash and pasting it here. Clicking on this button save, and you will see how WooCommerce will be connected with Pabbly Connect once again. and here you can see it is connected. Now it is asking for the following details via which we are going to generate the coupon code automatically with the help of Pabbly Connect. Alright, so here asking for the coupon code. Well, you have two options. Either you can provide a coupon code manually, something like this, or you can generate a random string, a random coupon code for every single user in real time. Okay, and how I'm going to do that? Well, I have received lot of unique values in the previous step, basically as a response of previous step, as a response of WooCommerce, and I'm going to pick some random ID from this particular data, and I'm going to paste the same ID here, and this is how I'm going to generate a unique coupon code on every order placement. Okay, so let me show you how. Okay, and I don't need to manually copy this data and paste it here. I'm going to map this data, and mapping is very simple in Pabbly Connect. If you will click on this particular button, if you will click on this particular field, you will find the above data here in the drop down. You just need to search for that specific data and click on that particular value, and this is how the data will be mapped. So let us see what is that value which I can actually use for generating a coupon code. So I'm going to search for the ID, and here I'm going to take some unique ID from this particular data. Okay, so how about firstly we directly search in this particular data only. Okay, so I'll have to search for a specific ID. Alright, so I'm going to map this particular ID. Okay, here you can see this particular ID I'm going to map. So let us search for the same ID. Alright, and along with this particular ID, I'm also going to map the name of the customer. Okay, so firstly let us search for the name of the customer, and here I have the name as the dummy, and after the name of the person I will search for the ID. Where is that ID I have copied? Let me paste it so that I can search it very easily and quickly. Okay, here I have the ID. Okay, so how my coupon code will be look like in front of the customers? It will be something like the name of the customer and this random number, which will be always unique, because every time the order will be generated, a unique ID will be created. Now it is asking for the discount type. So here I would like to provide the percentage. Okay, so let's say I want to provide the 5% discount, so I'll be selecting the type as percent, and amount will be, of course, I want the 5%. Okay, asking for the coupon description. So one time coupon code for every individual user. Okay, I am going to provide this kind of title. Okay, this kind of description, individual. Alright, so I have provided the description successfully. Asking for the expiry date. Well, again you have two options. Either you can expire all your codes on one of the specific dates. So let's say currently it is 8th of January and I would like to expire all of my codes up to 31st January. So either I can provide the date manually into this particular format, or you can provide the expiry date with respect to your order placement data. So assume that you would like to expire your coupon code right after the 7 days of the order placement. So in that case you will have to add 7 days extra into your order expiration date. So here you can see we have received several dates here, and I'm going to add 7 days into this order placement date. And then what will happen, every time the order will be placed, a new code will be generated on the very same date, and right after the 7 days of the order placement date the code will be expired automatically. Okay, and how I am going to add those 7 days? For that, before this WooCommerce step, you will have to add one more action step as the date and time formatter, which is an amazing feature of Pabbly Connect, via which you can perform various kinds of operation within your dates. Okay, and here you can see I will select this add and subtract the timing, because I would like to add the number of days in a specific date into the order placement date. Okay, simply click on connect, and here it is asking for the date in which you would like to add the days. Okay, so here if you'll click on this particular field, you will find your WooCommerce data, of course, here, and just search for the date, and here I am going to map this particular date, that is date created. Okay, so currently we have the date as the 9th of January, and in this particular existing date I'm going to add plus 7 days. Let's say I want to expire the coupon code right after the 10 days, so in place of 7 I can add plus 10 days. Okay, and here you can even check for the format. Okay, so in case you want to add hours, in case you want to add month, or in case you want to add dates, you can perform various kind of, you can add the various kind of expression here, and this is how you can do the math operation with your date. Okay, asking for the to format and the from format. So I have the from format into this T. Here you can see I have this T and starting as the YYYY MMDD HH MMSS. Okay, so let me search for the same, and here I have the same format. Secondly, it is asking for the to format. So I would like to receive the date in which particular format. Well, WooCommerce is asking to provide the date in this format, and which is YYYYMMDD. Okay, so let me search for the same YYYYMMDD, basically for the same format. Okay, so here we have the YYYYMMDD. Okay, so I have provided the date format as per the given instructions. Clicking on the save button, and you will see how I will get the date of after 10 days. Okay, so here you can see I have received the date as the 19th, and the date I have provided was the 9th January. Okay, so this is how I'm going to map the same date here, and if you will click on this particular field, you won't be able to see that new response. Okay, so firstly you will have to refresh your workflow, then only you will be able to see the new data. So either you can simply refresh this particular automation, or you can do one more thing, is you can click on this button, and with the existing connection you can reconnect your WooCommerce data, and this is how your step will remain same, remain exact. Okay, basically the data will not disappear which you have just mapped. Okay, and here you can see if you will click on this particular field, you will find the above data, and here I'm going to map this particular date. Okay, so I have defined the coupon expiry date as well, asking for the individual use. Okay, so if true, then coupon can only be used individually. Okay, yes, I want that the user should be able to use the code only individual. Okay, individual users. Asking for the product IDs, choose list of product IDs the coupon can be used on, or you can map the product ID. Well, I would like to provide the coupon codes for every product, so that is why I'm not specifying any product ID here. But just in case you would like to generate the codes for specific product IDs, you can map your product IDs into this particular format. Basically, by separating the comma, you can provide all the product IDs by enabling this mapping button. Again, it is asking excluded product ID. So let's say you do not want to provide any coupon code to any specific products. In that case also, by simply providing the IDs of those products, you can provide the same thing. Alright, now it is asking for the product categories, the excluded product categories and other details. Well, it is completely up to you that in what way you would like to generate your coupon. Would you like to include any specific product categories, or in case you would like to exclude any specific categories, you can simply read the instructions and do these settings as per your requirement, as per your choice. Okay, asking for the shipping, well, again it is up to you. Exclude the sales item. Well, in my e-commerce store, every product is actually on the sale, so I'll have to go with the, if true, this coupon will not be applied on the items that have the sales price. Okay, so I'll have to go with the false only, because every product currently is actually in the sale only. You can clearly see that. Okay, coming back here into the Pabbly Connect, asking for the minimum amount and maximum amount. Well, this is something important you would actually define. Okay, so enter the minimum order amount that needs to be in the cart before coupon applies. So let's say I want that the product should be of minimum 299 rupees, so I have provided the same amount, and the maximum amount for that should be 1100. So I have provided this particular data. So yes, I have provided the minimum and the maximum amount as well. So basically what will happen, the coupon will be accepted only for those products whose price range comes under this particular price range. Okay, asking for the email instructions and the usage limit. Okay, so again read the instructions. Enter the comma separated list of email addresses that can use this coupon, example this and this. So here in this particular automation, what exactly I'm doing is I'm creating a single coupon. I'm creating a coupon for a single user who is actually making a payment, who is actually making an order. So here I would like to generate this particular code. code, basically the code which I have defined here as the coupon code for this very same person who is making a payment, who is making an order. For that, I'll have to define the email address of the very same person that I am generating the code for this particular person only. So that is why in this particular column, in this particular field, into this email restriction field, I am going to provide the email address of the same person, because this code is for this particular user only. Okay, so it is asking for the usage limit. Well, it should be 1 only. Okay, I'm sorry for that. It should not be 11, it should be 1. Okay, usage limit per user should also be 1. Okay, so this is how you can do the settings as per your requirement. Now I'll be clicking on this button, save and send test request, and as soon as I'll click on this button, you will see the response will be received and a code will be generated. The coupon code will be generated for the person. Here you can see I have the code generated as the dummy and this particular ID. Basically, this is the combination of the name of the person and the ID of the placement. Now moving for the last step of this automation is sending the same coupon code after the order placement on the WhatsApp of the person. Well, for sending the WhatsApp messages, I'm going to use WhatsApp Cloud API, which is an official API of WhatsApp only, which Facebook has launched. Okay, and in the action event, I will select the send a template message. Now, just like I have connected the WooCommerce with Pabbly Connect, I'm also going to connect the WhatsApp Cloud API with Pabbly Connect. Okay, so click on this button, click on add a new connection, and for the connection, it will ask you 3 details. That is the token, the phone number ID, and WhatsApp business account ID. So here I'll show you how you can reach out to the website of WhatsApp Cloud API. Okay, so type developers.facebook.com in your browser and press enter, and this is how you will reach out to the website of Meta. Now after reaching here, you'll have to firstly create your account. Okay, so I'm assuming that you have created your account. Now simply log in to the developers.facebook.com, and after login, you will have to create an app. You can see I have created several apps already, so I'm not going to create the application from the scratch. I'm going to attach a separate video for the same, that how you can create an app into this developers, into the WhatsApp Cloud API. Okay, again I'm telling you, I will attach a separate video into my YouTube description box. Okay, so after creating an app, you'll have to open your app. Well, I'm going to open my app. The name of my app is My Connect Message app. Okay, so after opening the app, you will find an option of WhatsApp and getting started at the left sidebar. Okay, here you can see a WhatsApp option is there and the getting started is also there. Okay, after clicking on this button, after choosing this particular option, you will find the token, the phone number ID, and the WhatsApp business account ID. Here you can clearly see the phone number ID is provided, which I'm going to copy and paste directly. The WhatsApp business account ID, copy and paste directly, and now it is asking for the permanent token. So how you can generate the permanent tokens? Again, the instruction for the same, the video for the same has been attached here. Kindly follow these instructions one by one and generate the token, and once you will generate the token, provide the token here. Okay, but in this particular video, I will make use of this temporary access token only. Okay, but I would recommend you to not to use this particular token, because this is just a temporary token which will expire in 23 hours. So your automation won't work for a longer time. Okay, I just want to show you that how you can create this automation. That is why I'm using this temporary token only. Okay, I'm pasting the same here, clicking on save, and this is how one can connect WhatsApp Cloud API with Pabbly Connect. Now simply provide the details here, and this is how we will be able to send the automatic WhatsApp message. Okay, first thing, it is asking for the template name. Here you can see whatever the templates are available into my WhatsApp Cloud API account are started visible here. Okay, so if you will go to this step 2, here you will find an hyperlink as here. Okay, simply click on that here option and you will reach out to the message template section of WhatsApp Cloud API, and here you can see I have created several templates. Okay, these are the template name, these are the languages, these are the status, these are the last updated. Okay, and here you can see several templates are actually approved, few of them are even rejected. So you will have to create the template right from this button, and then you will have to submit the very same template for the approval. Once it is approved, then only using this particular message template you can start sending the messages to your customer. Basically, you can initiate the conversation with your customers. Okay, and here I will show you the template which I have created for sending the coupon code. So the name of my template is actually the pay online. Okay, here you can see the name of my template. The language I have selected as the English only, and here I have also attached the header along with my message. And not just a message, if you want to attach the media along with your message, basically the image and the video and the document, that is also possible with the help of WhatsApp Cloud API. Okay, let me show you the preview of this particular template, which is not visible right now. All right, now it is visible. You can preview the message right from here. Okay, so yes, you can either attach the image, the video or document along with your message into your header, but in this particular case I have only included the text as my header. That is the special offer. Okay, and whatever the content, whatever the message you would like to send to your people, you can compose it right from here under this body. Okay, enter the text of your message in the language that you have selected, and if I will maximize it, you can read the message clearly. Hello dash, thank you for shopping with us, enjoyed the discount in your next order, use this particular coupon code, valid only on the online payment, order now as code expires on. Okay, so you must be thinking, what is this 1 2 3 within these curly braces? So these are called as the variables, which you can add as many as you want from this particular button. Okay, so these are the variables, and whatever the values I want to keep on changing, I have kept those things into the form of variable. Okay, so let's say I want the name of the customer should change every time the new order is placed, so that is why I have kept it in the form of variable. Again, the coupon code will also vary and the date will also vary, so that is why I have kept these three things into the form of variable. And here you can see this is how the data will be appear. Okay, now moving further, it is asking for the footer and buttons as well. So again, it is optional, so it is completely up to you whether you would like to attach any button and footer along with your WhatsApp message. If you're not sure how you can do that, if you need any assistance in that, you can actually visit our channel Pabbly and check for the buttons and footer videos as well. All right, after you have composed your message along with all details, you will have to provide the samples as well. Samples are nothing but just a dummy content which you are specifying to the system that what values will come in place of these variables from these particular fields. Okay, now finally, after providing the sample content, you will have to submit your message template from this particular button, and once it is approved, you can start using this very same message template along with the Pabbly Connect. Okay, so here my message template is already approved. I'm going to search for this particular message template, the template name, and as soon as I'm going to select my template, here you will see the below fields will be changed as per the template fields. Okay, so currently I have 3 variables, so you will be able to see that 3 body field will be appear. Okay, I have selected the template, and here you can see 3 body field, the body field 1, body field 2 and body field 3. Okay, and further it is asking for the recipient mobile number, and you can keep the language code and select the template ID as it is. You do not have to do any changes. Asking for the recipient mobile number, so I have already received the mobile number of the recipient from my WooCommerce data. Let us search for that dummy number, and currently in front of you I'm using this dummy number, but don't worry, when I'm about to send the WhatsApp number to the actual person, I will replace this number with the genuine one, and make sure that you provide the number with the country code without plus sign. I'm repeating this again, that you will have to provide the phone number into this particular format. Okay, here I would like to give you one more suggestion, that is, whenever you are collecting the phone number from your people from your checkout page, you can also mention the same thing, the same format there also, so that you do not have to provide the 91, basically your country code manually, just like I am providing here. Okay, asking for the body field 1 2 3. So remember, the body field 1 was actually the name of the customer, so here I am going to provide the name, but not manually. Basically, I'm going to map the name, okay? And remember, we have the name of the customer as the dummy customer. All right, so I have mapped the first name, give a space, and again search for the last name, and here we have the last name as customer. Okay, so name of the customer will appear here, dummy customer, asking for the code. So I have received the code from my WooCommerce step only, remember. So let me search for that very same code. All right, here is the code, that is the name of the customer, basically the combination of name of the customer and the ID. Okay, and lastly it is asking for the date, basically the date of expiration. Remember, we have found out the date also from this date and time formatter feature, so I'm going to map the same thing. Okay, now you must be thinking that what is this mapping which I am repeating again and again. So whatever the details you're going to map here will be replaced automatically when this automation will work in real time. Yes, you just need to create this automation inside Pabbly Connect once, and after that, every time the order will be placed, these details will be replaced automatically with the new order details. Okay, so that is why we are mapping this data, and that is why the mapping is important, and this is how this automation is going to take place. Now before I click on this button, let me first replace this dummy number with the genuine one, and let me also delete this existing message so that I can show you how the messages will be arrived on the number which I am going to provide as a dummy customer. All right, so I have deleted my number. Let me refresh also. Okay, let me cancel it first, and then I'm going to refresh it. Well, refresh is not required because my message has been deleted. Okay, so coming back to Pabbly Connect, and here I am going to provide my number. All right, so I have provided the number. Clicking on this button, save and send test request, and you will see how the message will arrive. Well, the message has already arrived. Let me open that message in front of you, and here you can see the same header is here, the same name of the customer. Thank you for shopping with us. Enjoy the discount on your next order. Use dummy. Well, it is the same coupon code, valid only on online payment. Order now as code expires on, and yes, it is the same date that is 19th of January. That is the date of after 10 days of the order placement. Okay, so this is how now onwards, every time someone is going to place an order into your WooCommerce store, they will be getting this particular message, the automatic message along with a coupon code. And let me even show you that how customer can actually make use of this particular coupon code. Okay, so as a customer, I have copied this particular code. Now I'll be going to my WooCommerce store, and here I am going to make a dummy payment in front of you. So assume that I am ordering this black t-shirt, so clicking on add to cart. All right, and here I'm going to use the same code. So you can see the current pricing is actually of $1,000, and remember, we have provided the discount of 5%. Okay, applying the code, and here you can see the coupon has been applied automatically, and the price has also decreased, and here we have the price as $950. Now I'll be clicking on proceed to checkout, and remember, we have clearly specified that this particular code is actually for the same person who is making the payment, and the email address of the person was, let me check what was the email address of the person. I think the email address, okay, it was admin@pabblytudes.com. So instead of making this payment via this particular email address, firstly I'm going to make the payment with some dummy and other email address instead of this email address, and let me show you how it is going to happen. So deleting this existing ID, and here let us use some other ID, that is test@gmail.com, and you will see what kind of error will arrive. Okay, so clicking on this place order button, and here you can see, sorry, it seems the coupon dummy this is not yours. It has now been removed from your order. Okay, now I'll be placing the same payment with the same email address. So I'm going to copy the same, and coming back here, and let us add the very same email address here, and let us make the payment. So clicking on this button place order, and let us see whether it is accepting that payment or not, accepting the payment of this particular user or not. And here you can see, thank you, your order has been received. Okay, so this is how now onwards what will happen every time someone is going to make a payment into your e-commerce website, they will be automatically receiving a code, a coupon code on their WhatsApp number. And here in this automation, in this video, I have sent the coupon code on the order placement in one of my WooCommerce website, in one of my e-commerce website. But let's say you want to send the coupon codes via your Google Sheets. Let's say you have the data of all your customers, all your clients into the Google Sheets. Then also you can start sending the codes to your customers automatically. You can watch the video that how Google Sheets and WhatsApp can be integrated, and then how you can send the WhatsApp messages. Just in case if you want to learn the same process, comment us in the comment section and I will also create a separate video for the same. Okay, so this is how, once you have created this automation inside Pabbly Connect, sit back and relax, because Pabbly Connect will take care of all the tasks in the backend. You do not have to do anything manually. You can simply close Pabbly Connect or WhatsApp Cloud API now. Okay, in case you want to access this automation, this workflow inside your Pabbly Connect account, I will also attach this shareable workflow link into my YouTube video description box, from where you just need to click on this specific link and sign up for free in the Pabbly Connect, and the same workflow will be cloned into your Pabbly Connect account, that too for free. Not just these applications, you can integrate multiple applications and automate your business with Pabbly Connect. You can ask your queries at forum.pabbly.com. My team will surely answer to your questions. This is the website of Pabbly Connect, and for the latest updates of Pabbly Connect and unique automation ideas, you can join our Facebook group, that is formget.deals. If you have found this video helpful in any way, share it with your friends and colleagues and also help them to automate their business. Like, share and subscribe. Thank you for watching this video.